Listen, oh man, that is messed up, man. Listen, there's a video when I say oh yeah yo, right? And I'm speaking on the video, and these niggas silence the video and stuff. Yo, listen, let me explain something to you. This is something bad is gonna happen. Listen, let me explain something to you, real. This is what I said on the video. Yo, you see, listen to me. You Colombian, oh, this goes out to Colombian empresses, Mexican empresses, Trinidadian empresses, Puerto Rican empresses, uh, Asian empresses, other China empresses besides China, Russian empresses, uh, Cuban empresses, Dominicans, uh, you know, Mexicans, Russians. Let me explain something to you, right? If a listen to this. This is when I was eating and I had the cookie in my hand, right? Listen. If a person is out there and they're literally, how can I say this? They say they're on drugs and they're taking drugs and they're sniffing coke. What are their savage acts that they're already doing for the cocaine and the drugs is gonna lead up to them wanting to murder and kill the empresses? Because you got to think about it. If a person doesn't care about the equality and a person doesn't care about what's really happening a certain type of way, even on a level of physics, if they go out there and they go rape and they go rape, murder, and kill for drugs like cocaine. Now, a person doesn't really know. I'm a man of value. Another person doesn't really know what value and social economic etiquette is about. If they go out there and they go act brutish and brutal for cocaine, what are they gonna do to the actual person in the physical reality? It's just like you ever had somebody that says you know they went to go know the other people went to go know a connect, then they already murdered and killed individuals even at a time for the quality of even learning just even learning about what they were doing and even to connect even to get to the connect. If they already murdered individuals, then they sniff coke. The physical aspects of what they were doing a certain type of way is going to lead up to what they're going to accomplish all together in the end point of the physical reality. So if they a person was sniffing murdering people for sniffing coke and then selling drugs, that means they're already devaluing the reason of the drug. They're already cheating the social economic value of the drug. And then on top of it, they were gonna go after the individual that was selling the drug, or the individual that has the drug, because another person just needs to know your placement for they could fulfill their sick mentality of the physics of the physical of they're carrying out already. So if a person's already high on drugs and listen, too bad you really didn't hear me explain it the way you were supposed to hear me explain it, because these individuals silenced the video. Now, the funny thing about that video is I just had headphones on my ear and I unplugged the video, so you're supposed to hear it clearly. So whoever did that really silenced the video, and they've been doing it ever since. You remember I told you there was something funny going on because the guy Bill pulled up on me in the Jack and Jills when I was walking in Jack and Jills while I was showing you outside. Because see, when I showed you the street sign by Second Northwest, Third Northwest, that was just showing you where I was at. This is how I knew they were robbing the five elements. And I was just showing you exactly where I was at the point of time when they were doing it. And then you see, I literally threw the headphones in after a while for you to even see how real the situation was. And then I started listening to some music after. But the funny thing is, I was showing you how real the situation. Anyway, man, another person silenced the video because I'm already around people that doesn't care about the equality of other individuals knowing anything, and they're already demoralizing forms of value, so they're already going to cause certain type of attributes that's going to be carried out in physics. So basically another person's just waiting to, this is like the last supper to another person. You see that nigga, you see the nigga in his pictures and everything he hung around. He's saying that's like the last supper. He doesn't care that what's gonna happen is like the last supper to him. Basically, that's what he's saying. Anyway, the funny things about this is a person that takes drugs in physics, when they over there and they're messing up the quality of the empress and then killing her for the drug for the drug, because a person says, what are you speaking about? Listen to this. If your social economics was of drugs, and then a person is over there sniffing your social economics, they're already nullifying their consciousness. But what they're doing in physics is what they're going to carry out the malicious intent of what they already did for the attribute of the what was financing or what they were using for the habitation of their physical reality. So when they have it fully in their physical habitation, they're gonna fulfill all them how can I say this, all those prospects of what they were doing. So basically, if they were murdering, killing, and raping people for drugs, or murdering, killing, so when they get to the individual of one's habitation, that's all they're gonna do all day. They're gonna murder and kill. They're gonna manipulate. It's just like manipulating even chemistry of brain structure, because another person will do anything just to get to your point of reality, and the next they'll murder and kill you. They'll murder and kill you because the fact is, all they've been working for was that drug, and that drug and all the physics that they carried out. They're gonna carry it out to the individual that was causing it, because it's like this. It's already deteriorating their habitation, so they don't care about the risk that they're taking, because they're gonna deteriorate the risk to the physical reality, even on a level of reflection when even dealing with anatomy. Now, if a person's already taking the finances and really devaluing finances and devaluing their conscience for deterioration and nullifying their physical, that means they don't care about the value a certain type of way. They're just already telling you the value doesn't mean nothing to their physical being, and they're just doing something for the spur of the moment and the hell of it, and then they're gonna finish any individual that knew about anything. So a person says, even on a level of physics, if you were connect, you had somebody working towards you to devalue you, even no matter what. So they already showed you that they don't care about the social economic equality, because the choice that they made to the way they went about it. Then on top of it, they already were devaluing doctors, selling it a certain type of way where it was causing stagnation, where even individuals that really needed it a certain type of way, it was overpopulating the physical reality. So by them deteriorating their physical, even when the doctor reflects and doing the operation, it would seem unbearable or impossible, and in the stupidity of another individual. And then on top of it, they already devalue the doctor in the form of finance, because what they were retrieving in the point of sacredness was already being misguided and handled a certain type of next way, and exposing the doctor while the doctor was operating on a table and endangering the doctor's life on a more higher level. Because if a person intakes that type of chemistry all day, the doctor got to be careful of what he's doing, even on an operating table. But if he's already being exposed to the reason of his value, of his social economics, of conducting a precise procedure, that's already danger in his life. So an individual says, what is that? It's like a person creating a chemistry of a reality, making a form of living. It's like making a form. I'm just showing you in another example of certain things. It's making a form of living unbearable for another individual. So this way they would be able to manipulate their physical or their mental and cause the wrong type of habitation. Because it's just like the movie with Denzel Washington. You see when Denzel couldn't pay his insurance, couldn't pay for for him operating on the child that he said he had and stuff. And on top of it, imagine people that already are socially educated that's going out there having children a certain type of way, and then when their children get sick, they're bringing them to the doctor like, you got to do something about this. Basically, that's like a silent threat threatening the doctor, and on top of it, if the doctor's not educated or realizing that person just wasting their time, it's just obviously they must have been. It's just like if they were in the military, they're just being preoccupied of not paying attention to something else that's going on for thievery and robbery that's happening already in the hospital, and also in international security, and also in other social economic habitations, because now they're at the quarters. It's just like getting to the reason of the depth. Uh, of the social economic. It's like a drug deal. After that, it's like a drug deal, because now the person that's in danger is a person of the social economics that has a form of equality, and another person's devaluing them, sending them after their social equality so they could be able to bombard or be barbaric or be predatorial when it comes to the physical reality of their habitation. So another person is just causing the devaluation and causing malicious intent or malicious conduct in a form of influence. So you know this is called influence. A person causing a sick mentality is like is like causing a false unlikable or a false. I don't want to explain certain things. A false a false reality of humane condition that will cause traumatic experiences to one's physical. So now a person is already looking. It's just like if your husband's not home, who the fuck cares? You know, why should you care about your quality? And these and the people that's causing that. Let me explain something to you. It's just like an empress of value. If a person, imagine an empress of value. If you have people of value, and then you have people demoralizing value for money, that's a person that's. If a person doesn't care about their conscience, they're gonna go all the way. Now, a person doesn't care about value. Imagine being a person of gold that just go around whipping people ass all day. And then a person has money to the highest level in the physical reality. And then they're going around whipping people ass and then taking care or protecting their household in the physical reality. See? And then next thing you know, a person that sniffs coke that doesn't care about their consciousness, so doesn't care about the development of their neural activity, even linking to learn the real reasons of habitation, and then all they're doing is devaluing individuals, robbing, killing for cocaine and all type of stuff. What are they gonna do to the individuals of social economics? So it's just like if a person has cocaine, right? Or a person's doing other type of social economic equality in business, and then you have a substance that devalues an individual naturally for certain type of reasons, right? And then you have nothing but people that go out there just devaluing individuals of the physical reality already in finances, and even down to finances also have elements. So what is it going to accumulate to the physical reality of one's habitation of one's physics? That means that person's going to turn around and kill you because they don't really care about the reason of your quality, of the sacredcy of the way things are conducted and certain things are done. It's just like what they did to China. You see how individuals you know, look at this. You see how individuals started cooking, started making cars, started making certain things. Other people started devaluing them in physics because other people had a form of not caring, and then they have a form of numbness that they don't even want to care. And then next thing you know, they already started misguiding the handling a certain type of way. So another person says a person couldn't stay in a point of rulership because another person doesn't care for their rulership early to their conscience, so anything can happen. So they made it seem like a a person should do certain things, and it should be looked upon like, it should be forgotten and gone. And then on top of it, to the fullest extent, because the more that mentality of conduct spreads, the more it's going to be carried out in a physical reality. So if a person already doesn't care about their conscience or another person's conscience or their own conscience when it's in their hands, so what would they been doing? It's just like a man that it's like a man that that already sold drugs, gets locked up for murder and all type of stuff, and then on top of it, he already murdered people, and then he doesn't care about feminine beings, and then he just wants to rape. Another person just wants to rape. Now, when I'm telling you this, I'm telling you how real situations is with another individual, and then on top of it, an individual says about the quality of money. Everybody, then they start having conversations. Everybody's equal. So it don't matter which way you look at it. Sooner or later down the line, he'll be at your front door and he's already ringing your bell or already calling you just to make certain things happen in the physical reality. And on top of it's just that. Listen, I'm Sir Lancelot from the Templar Knights, the reason of the Templar Knights. What would happen and everybody else in my circle at the time that was of one circle already went bad, and they were already looking for individuals another type of way. I'm the one that had to go check on the situation. Wait, whoa. Oh. Oh, wow. There. So you know where an individual is? Good, 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 good. I'm out. Listen, man, it doesn't make no sense. Then on top of it, yesterday I explained something. Listen, I'm the real Willie Lynch, but you got the wrong type. You got the wrong type of Willies out there that's mobbing the wrong way. I'm just gonna be real with you. You seen what I was showing you in the snow yesterday with the car with the crystals, with the broken crystals when this car pulled off and his shit was, he seen the crystal fucked up and all that shit that you seen? When I went outside, when I had the little cookies came back in my hand, I showed you, like, you see that? I said, you see that spot that looked like blood to me, but you see another individual didn't care. And then on top of it, a person says, how real is that? That's coming from your element already. That was your element bleeding out like that. So if that was your element bleeding out like that, something must have been really wrong with another individual. He was going all the way, all the way, all the way to the element of the purity, a certain type of way, not caring and stuff, right? You see me in the video, I had the cookie in my hand, I looked, I was like, yo, look, and then I'm showing you this and I'm speaking. Then I came inside, yo, my nigga, what I explained to you a certain type of way was so beyond another person. Yo, listen, the headphone piece, it was just the headphones in my ear. The headphone piece wasn't attached to the phone. Another person silenced the video. You're supposed to hear everything I spoke about. It was so real. Listen, while I was speaking, after I was done, I made the next video. I already, you're gonna see. Look at this. I could have just put this in my ear right now, but you're gonna see. I put it in my pocket, and I made the next video. You heard everything I was saying. Another person silenced the video. Yo, it was so real, my nigga. Let me explain something to you. while I was making the video in the bathroom, from the time I walked out the door, the time I looked at the dude when I walked out the front door, right, uh, of the place, I pulled out the headphones. I pulled out the headphone piece from the bottom of the headphones. Stood in the street, was like C C C because I had to stretch the phone, so I was like C C C and all type of stuff. And then you were viewing certain things. The headphone piece wasn't there. It was just on my. It was on my ring finger, holding it on the back of the phone, and I was showing you what I was telling you in the street. That means somebody went out their way and silenced the video on purpose. You see another person looking at certain conduct, not paying attention to what I'm paying attention to. Then a man says, let's see the stupidity of another individual because of certain things I already said. And then look at what happened. And they didn't even know that I had the headphone piece. Listen, if I hold something like this, listen, you see this Q-tip? I put the Q-tip like, it'll go right here, right? I put the Q-tip like this. Look, I put the Q-tip like this, and held it with my finger instead of attaching. It just looked attached, and then I was speaking, and then you see what the individual did. So they were just looking for a quick excuse, right? Now I spoke. People were hearing me clearly, seeing me clearly. So it's just the fact that I recorded it. Another person, another person's gonna be in a concussion in a coma, so they shouldn't hear and they shouldn't remember what I was speaking about a certain type of way, because the individual was targeting certain people and shit. I should act erratic for another individual, right? Nah, that's all right though. You know, good for you and your homeboys and shit. Your homeboy came to the perfect place to fuck up everybody. Every day they've been wondering where the fuck I've been going and where I'm traveling to. I got a mob of people following me that I don't even know, my nigga. Yo, my nigga. The people that's following me are not people that I know. Those are people that just scared of my family a certain type of way, and they say they're doing things to my family, and they just looking for my family. They're just looking for every person that I would feel comfortable with that was ever my family a certain type of way, and they murder and killing because why? Because you had individual slothful conduct of them wanting to be the man, getting into jail, having little things, writing little letters, looking like niggas there. Did you do this? Did you do that? You gotta be a real nigga. You gotta so and so this and the other. And then on top of it, all they wanted to do was just. It's just like another person created the ultimate rob and rape scene, and then all the individuals doing is getting locked up, and then it's like taking turns. It's like a shift on pussy and shit with some of these niggas that's out there, my nigga. Them niggas are not even supposed to be on the planet, but all of a sudden you got shift on pussy and shit. How did that happen? That didn't happen through me because anything I had already went out. Anything I left was supposed to already go up a certain type of way because it was supposed to complicate my situation. And then there's other. Oh, oh well, man. You know, well, since another person, you see, let me explain something to you. You see, if this was the headphone piece that I'm using, right? You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? This and other. You see, you see all day. It, it was in my phone, so that's what they thought, right? Oh, you should check. A man should check. Speak about higher quality. and then see what happens another time and stuff. Hey, good for you and stuff. Yeah. I'm guaranteeing if I put these headphones on, I could speak through it and use it in for music. It wasn't even cold outside yesterday. So another person just wanted to hear what I was speaking about, and then they just went and did identity theft. I'm over here Yo, listen, my nigga. If you look at me, if you can hear the words, I'm speaking so clearly about something, my nigga. Nobody was in here. His little serpent bitch already done made a move to go get whoever they were going to go get in the thing. The nigga was out the room. It's like the nigga must have knew about the video and then came back and was on some, yo, he don't want to be here to say so and so and this and the other. And whoever's over there on the roof and shit is the person that must have did it. Or it might have been it might have been what was it, that barnyard situation, or the other individual sitting there and just sending some signals and trying to get, hey, fuck around, it just might be the phone company that's doing it themselves and shit. That's it. Oh well, man, I didn't know it was gonna get to situations like that, but I had to see where your Haitian influence came and stuff. It must have been all the way over to over here. It doesn't make no sense, that. Oh man, if a person doesn't care about your finances and they don't care about the reason of your social economic equality, you gotta think about it. What they're already chopping up on a plate is just another reflection of porcelain that they don't care about and that they chopping up on. And then look at this. You don't see what the Chinese people said. They were on they had a toothpick and they were like, "Yo, listen, don't touch this porcelain, man. Whatever, you don't touch me." In all type of situations, they explained everything to an individual already. You had other individuals that already devalued them when it came to finances, toys, and stuff like that. Throwing stuff outside, it doesn't matter. Just put it outside. You already touched it. People that doesn't care, they just send into their little magic pad, and they didn't put the ash rubbed it, whatever they rubbed on the shit, and the next thing they sending it back. People looking and wondering, and then they just fucking another individual. Certain, they listen, my nigga. Yo, listen, if you're a social economic empress and you got some daughters out there, imagine like Dominicans. You go sell coke and shit, and you got your daughters out there, right? Another individual done sniff the cocaine of your land just to get to the soil of your foundation, just for they could be able to be numb to what they want to do to you to the core of your foundation. So when they murder and kill you, you just feel like nothing is like nothing to them. And then on top of it, then they wanted to go blend in with other people in the social economic system. They wanted money to go. What was the drug war really about? Real physics. Another person said, why? Because, I was a doctor. I couldn't be a doctor no more because I had to go in the street and shit. It was just back in the days, it was too complicated for my situation and stuff. Another person was looking like, my dick should have been, my dick shouldn't cared of being gold and the way it was looking. So yeah, my dick shouldn't care about everything. They said, was anything, nothing was wrong with me. So what happened? I love my son so much that something happened to my child another type of way, and then I had to go out there and just to go show my wife, yo, this is the last time I'm going out there. A certain type of way after that. That's it. Another person said what happened because they were trying to hurt my wife's privacy, and then she was doing magic for an individual a certain type of way, and then other physics. Another person didn't even know my wife. I never spoke about her. Never said where she was in other places, in certain other places, and things that still to this day is never gonna be known and stuff. And then the son that I had went and did some. She went and did something, and then certain things happened, and I just had to go handle it. Another person said, "What happened?" My other wives were being stupidity because of their attribute of what they did in the social economics and stuff. And then another person got to their foundation, and then came in their house with shoes on and just didn't care about taking off their shoes. Another person came to their house, and then on top of it, he tried to show him something, but the other person came to their house and was just like, "Yo, man, fuck you, fuck your house, and it doesn't matter what's going on with you. Just get the fuck out of here and shit." A person that was fucking up their life, that was gonna fuck up their life to foundation in physics, sniffing coke to show you that they didn't care about you, so the way they just want to tear up your fucking pussy and shit. No, now listen. Your disease wasn't here before outside Bill. Your disease. There's nothing wrong with me because notice last night I came here and the nigga wasn't even. It was not even last night. Yesterday, what was it? Yesterday, early afternoon, I came in here. The nigga, it was PM. The nigga wasn't even here. The nigga wasn't even in the part. He wasn't. He didn't even hear nothing that was going on. The video was already silenced. How about that? He didn't hear nothing that was going on. Everything I said was way more wonderful. What I was explaining just now, and then the nigga, now your disease is in the room and shit, showing you that he's trying. I don't know if another person just wants a man to feel that another person can't get away. That's like an itch they're not gonna be able to get rid of a certain type of way for another person. Probably that's what it is. Another person doesn't understand certain things, so I don't even give a fuck. Yo, listen, any empress that already slept with another nigga, my nigga, your privacy going straight to you. Guaranteed. I ain't holding on to nothing for you. I just ain't show you what I'm speaking about yet. Fuck you and fuck whatever magic protection you had a certain type of way that thought made you think that you could do things like that to me. Fuck you. That's how I'm feeling, for real. Me even thinking or telling individuals I was going, probably even considering going to Colombia. You probably had some kind of American guerrilla squad that probably already went over there. That they're just looking to invade somebody's privacy of their social economics, and they're not even from there. So I'm going over there. Yo, if I'm gonna die, my nigga, I'm going over there. I'm going over there because, yo, my nigga, another individual's gonna wonder what's going on. I just don't even give a fuck. So another person already wanted me to feel like I shouldn't give a fuck. And on top of it, when I go over there and anything happens to me, well, if I die, I'm just gonna let you know I'm not even gonna do no drugs to get into anything. So another person, I don't know how they feeling about the situation, but too bad for another person. I don't even give a fuck. Niggas don't even got to drug me to do something a certain type of way. I'm already somewhere, so it don't even matter. And I'm gonna tell you something like this: America borrow your land, you ain't gotta never worry about going back. America get on your land, they already offended your consciousnesses of however it happened after that. They already cheated everybody out of social economic economic equality, And then on top of it, listen, they're backing that amplified them is the people that cause it. How come they get rid of the amplifiers that been causing that type of situation? Notice that they've been going with the same mentality, but the people that's causing it in their land, what did they do about it? They didn't realize that to handle a situation a certain way. Oh, that's why I'm out. You got your stink shit nigga in the next room over there with his stink or with his other stupid stink shit on all the way on the other side on the end of the hallway with his demoralizing self and shit, not caring, causing a certain type of habitation to individuals, inconveniencing the static current reality of other individuals, trying to make them slothful, not care, throwing their energy off a certain type of way, and then you wondering about certain things. Another bitch is just trying to do a favor just to cause an individual to be stagnated of their physical reality, for she could be able to manipulate the physics and then fucking finish individuals. Some stink ugly pussy. Yo, my nigga. I don't even. Then the nigga got some stink lizard bitch in his fucking room all day next door and shit. With his fucking rat lizard company all around the individual. Yo, my nigga. I'm the real Zeus and my real kids never did no funny shit like that, my nigga. Another person said, "What you talking about? Those ain't the people that you see doing things like that. Ain't have nothing to do with me, my nigga." Another person says, "No, this ain't so and so." No, those were bad calculated marriages on a Clash of the Titans. You understand? Individuals didn't, certain people didn't even have to go through that. It was just the bad emotions of other individuals that thought they knew how to do something. It's like if a person has perfect love and then some war breaks out and then individuals said, "Yo, I'm gonna handle this for you." A man says, "Yo, listen, my wife says you're gonna combat with other niggas' emotions." I said, "Yo, babes, in the level of physics, they're not on my level. Once they're handling a situation a certain type of way, they recondition it. Yo, babes, I'm just gonna move out and we see what happens and stuff." Friend said, "What are you talking about? Your boyfriend's older now. Now, you think he knew something? You're gonna see he can't even give you the atmosphere. He's gonna wonder what's taking time, so much time with you and stuff. Real comfortable for money and other equality and stuff. Oh, don't worry, you'll have one of them will sit real patient another type of way, until that last minute." Because it gotta add up. How did it happen? You and your linebackers. Another person said, "What? You didn't watch football?" I didn't have to play football too long to realize certain things. Nigga said, "What is this?" No, it's unbreakable. It's unbreakable line early out, right? Yeah, man. They're just amplifiers, level it out, right? Another person, I'm way more than amplified, my nigga. Another person can't even do what I'm doing, but another person amplified another person's situation, leveled them out. Bring it out, right? Yeah, no, America put a person around nothing but crackheads. That's mad nervous and stuff. That just wants to cause propaganda and stuff. You don't hear the banging up. You don't hear the banging in the background. another person has an equality, another person devaluing somebody's senseless emotions and shit. You know, it's just like your individuals of the Vietnam Jookie Jam still going forward with their emotions and shit. It's like a nigga that was in a military base that was confined, and then next you know he just outside, just like he not even caring, so and so. Yeah, your X-Men are loose, alright. Yeah, I bet you that's your saber tooth over there. Oh, the video situation wasn't even, and I'm telling you ahead of time. Isn't that's not the first time I did that, my nigga. One time I did it, another time, and I waited. And I said, yo, you know something? Certain other things, I was like, I don't want to take a chance for it to even look away. Sometimes I spoke with headphones in my ear. All the videos I made, the headphones were never connected in the videos. I don't speak because when I used to go outside, the headphones used to so and so and show certain things. I was like, nah, just detach the headphone. I'll just start speaking. Times I checked on the video just to make sure the video was still recording. And yesterday, what what did I say a certain type of way that a person felt a certain type of way about it? Or what was it? The individual wasn't there, so it couldn't be said, right? I don't got time. It's just like a person that doesn't go to that doesn't know what's going on in a social equality a certain type of way, and then the person tries to do certain things because they wasn't there and they want to act like they were there. Same way they told you, a person told you they ain't work for me. They were just trying to rob an individual. Yeah, I got some real followers, but I don't have no disease to have no real followers. They tried a lot of things to get next to me, and they just couldn't be a part of me a certain type of way. So it's just like, it must be the real bug of the situation, because now it's like, you know, I think people should have been getting murdered that have been following me and stuff. But what's causing them to follow me? Your tactical situation that already been following people. You have a predatorial stalker in your social economic security that's following the individual. But anyway, man, you know something? I'm out, man. It, I checked on two videos where I'm telling you what you needed to hear precisely. Another person, they already jumped it. Yo, let me show you how real this is. When I came back after I showed you what I was showing you, right? When I was walking through the hallway, I I reviewed something and was hearing it in the headphones. I could call somebody right now and speak in the headphones, which I already spoke to them yesterday in headphones, and nobody realized because the way I did it. I put the telephone down, already connected, spoke to an individual in headphones, heard everything clear. What happened to the video?